No pictures, only video. Alright. Who wants to take a picture? Quickly, we're going to block my face. No pictures, only video. It's a pleasure and honor for me to be here tonight in Lakewood. Well, what's this, Benny? I don't understand. Coming to Lakewood is Lakewood is a place I reminisce when I come to Lakewood, you know, I have these crazy thoughts that come to mind.
Please share.
Yeah. Spending a lot of time in your basement. One of the best times I had was calling your mother and getting ready to her. Now we're in the shoes. Okay. So, being that I'm in Lakewood, I would like to reminisce an experience I had here about 25 years ago. Entering the parsha of Shidduchim. By the way, Shidduchim is a dirty word. For those of you that are involved in Shidduchim or have children in Shidduchim, Shidduchim is a dirty word. Is that a picture? Okay, I blocked that one. Shidduchim, like you can really sense that the shidduch is a dirty word. Like you're full of shidduch, right? It has a little.
Somebody.
Get this shidduch out of here. You know what I'm saying? It has a little rhyme to it. Big time. So I remember there was a guy in our chabura back in the day who was just starting to date. Back in the day, one of the hot spots for dating was Newark Airport. It's a public-private place. Taking the girl to the airport. Oh, that's really, you know, today, you want your kids to date, it's a minimum $250. Lama Ray is b'diavad. Oh. Everyone please rise for a loser. It's a pleasure. Go ahead. Thank you for coming. So there's this one guy that was in the process of dating, and he took the girl to the airport, and after 4 hours of talking, 4 hours, you know, 4 hours talking, after all the conversation, he decided it's time to buy a drink. So he'd ask her, come with me to the soda machine, puts in his 2 quarters, 50 cents, and says to her, which flavor would you like? So I'll take a Diet Coke, push the Diet Coke, comes out the Diet Coke, she pops the can, pops the shahachlo, starts to drink, and she takes a look at him and says, well, aren't you going to buy a soda for yourself also? And he says to her, what, you're going to drink the whole thing? I remember the guy saying, the shidduch didn't work out, and he asked me why. And I said, okay, yeah. Anyway, so we're here tonight. You do? We're here tonight because La Asurim is like a shidduch. I just want to share with you one more story. There was this very wealthy man, a philanthropist. He wanted to give a large donation to an institution in Eretz Yisrael. This institution was for people that are ill, mentally ill. So he knocks on the door, they receive him, they said, okay, I'd like to see some of the prospects. I want to understand where I'm giving my money to. So they take him to the first room, and there's a guy in the room, standing. Very hairy guy. He has his shirt open, and he takes out a hair from his chest, pulls it out, looks at the hair, sucks on it, and says, Chana! guy's looking at it and saying, oh. A minute goes by, takes another hair out of his chest, pulls it. Hana! Guy says, what's the matter with this dude? What's going on? He says, this guy, Nebuch, he fell in love with Chana. Chana didn't like him. Let me show you, that's just what we do. We take care of people. All right. So let's go see some more. They go to the next room. And they see a guy pulling a hair out of his chest, looking at it. Chana! Screaming his guts out. Chana. Constantly doing it. What happened to this guy? The same story. He fell in love with Chana. Chana didn't want him. Yeah, let me show you. Wow. Now they go to the third room. And at the third room, there's a guy standing at the wall, holding onto the wall with all his might and pulling himself. Bang! He smacks his head in the wall. He screams, Chana! So the guy says, hey, I'm a professional. Let me diagnose this guy. He fell in love with Chana. Chana didn't want him. Here he is. He says, nah, this is the guy that married Chana. It's all about shidduchim, people that are stuck in their situation in marriage, screaming, Chana! People need help. I've been affiliated now with the Hasidic world. I love Hasidim. You know I love Hasidim. Does anybody doubt my love for Hasidim? And I've been watching Chaim, his brother, expanding, giving, nurturing, helping, oil, wick. Everybody has an issue. Everyone has a need. And like a bottomless pit, they're there. But it's not the issue about them just being there for the people that are in need. The issue is that there are many people that constantly giving flack. And constantly people trying to trip an organization that in a short amount of time has exceeded 400 volunteers. And that's doing outstanding work. So I'm here tonight to extend and to share with everybody the authenticity, the kindness, the gesagt in Yiddish, the Gutskeit from La Asurim as an organization, as also the individuals that are running it. Get involved, help out. You'll be changing a person's lives, and they will always remember you. So I'd like to encourage everybody, if you have some time on your hands and you want to go to jail and get out on the same day. Listen, I remember when I was in jail, it was not fun. I was hitchhiking in the Golan, and it was 3 in the morning, and we were exhausted, so we went to sleep on the bus stop. I don't know when, an hour or two later, we just fell asleep. Me and my friend, who lives here now in Lakewood. Car screeches up. We get up. What's going on? Yo, Mishuga, you crazy? I said, what? I'm going to take you to the police. Oh, good idea. They got beds in jail. So it was middle of the night. Cold, we were exhausted, we were hitchhiking across Israel on $20 in our pocket, and we had to come back with at least 10. It was rough, but we did it. Oh, Hashem, Sad Shmaya, back in the day, yeah. Anyway, so we went to jail, we went to the police station, and Nebuch, the guy, was sitting there. He had 3 women in there, filing a complaint for 3 hours, and we were on the other side saying, hey, bully, love you, man. We were on the other side, and we're pleading with the policeman, do me a favor. Give us a bed, we'll sleep here for the night. We just need it. He wasn't nice to us, so we end up just sleeping on the floor in the police station. And for some reason, the cop who's doing paces all night is giving me a kick. It's good. That's part of life. Nevertheless, I've been working with these fine gentlemen for the past 6 months, and I've seen their work, their outstanding work. You're a funny guy, remember it? Yeah, it's true. Besides, doctor, you're the king. But I'm just saying. So in closing, you want to touch someone really dear. You want to share and impact a person's life. Participate in the efforts of La Asurim, whether it's emotional, spiritual, physical, just spreading the word. There's such a concept of a person being in jail, confined, and he needs a smile. Pasuk says, "Tov lo min shinayich mikomlei chalav." It's better the white of your teeth than a cup of milk. Meaning to say, you can give someone food, and it's a form of chesed. But if you can give someone a smile, it's preferred over even the actual chesed. So I'd like to say to the Hollander family, to all the volunteers of La Asurim, Ashrechem, that you should go bankrupt, and you shouldn't have to go to jail, and nobody else should be in jail. And so I'll give you an amen on this one. All right? You shouldn't have to do what you're doing, but until that happens, you know, you should be very much there. Thank you very much.